Yes. Something need doing?
I've asked before but never got an answer. Why don't you counter the Talon Strand with just Raiders rush to his base? I'm going to assume that you mean non-stop frontal attacking with mass Raiders.
Ready to work.
Now the problem is Raiders don't kill heroes well enough.
What you want?
If he sees it, and he will,
Yes.
because
What you want?
he has nothing else to do than to travel the road that's between his base and my base, he will have 2 to 3 heroes. He will have Factory, Ancient of War, he will stand behind Moonwells, he will shoot for free. Demon Hunter will trade blows with Raiders, they will drop in health.
We need more gold.
There's really... there's no way that you can win frontal like that with Raiders.
What you want?
It seems like a really good idea because all he has is buildings and talents. But actually it turns out that it doesn't work.
Ready to work. Yes.
Thank you very much for subbing Amplified 1, Brittle Teddy and Irine. Yeah, same guy again. There's a lot of strategies that seem good in theory that are actually not good. For example, why don't you just catapult tower rush them? They have no units literally till tier 3. And in theory that makes sense. And it was my first impression as well when I saw the talent strategy or when I heard about it from Korea. And slowly by little, all the why don't you rush strats were proven not to work. Till we got to the point where the actual meta evolved. The real meta of really how it can and should be played. And this seems, in a way, passive, and I agree with you, it does seem that way. But it turns out to be the only way to play it. And it's, I know it's not evident.
Yes, oh, yes. Are you hero and obey? I am yours, master. Oh, yes. I am yours.
Now, if we're talking about Raider hit and run, that is a strategy I do employ. It is less one-dimensional than just bum rushing his base, but it relies on mistakes of the opponents. It relies on certain maps, and also if they make Keeper third, you'll lose a Raider every time you meet him. You run, but you lose a Raider. Now, if you lose a Raider to Cyclone, that's kind of okay. I used to have a strategy that revolved around donating Raiders to my opponent every 15 seconds so that he gets the Cyclone on it and waits there for 15. And that gave me map control and expansions.
Yes.
But that doesn't work against Keeper, I found.
What task is there, master? Oh, are you hero and obey? Huh? What do you want? Yes. Happy to. What task is there, master? Yes, lord. I am yours. Huh? We're under attack.
It works best on Twisted Meadows, that style.
Yes,
I saw someone else ask why do you make Shadowhunter? It's because he went Huntresses first.
what task is there? Yes. Excellent choice. Are you hero
Always
and
Shadow
obey
against
you
that.
want? Yes, lord. Excellent choice. What task is there? Are you hero and obey? Double, yes. What do you want? Yes, master. Yes. Huh? What do you want? Yes. Huh? Something you're doing? What do you want? I can do that. Zug-zug. Happy to. I am yours. What do you want? Task is there? Huh? Something you're doing, master? Oh. Yes, work complete. Yes. What task is there? Huh? I am master. Yours. Hey. Huh? Master? Slow move. Oh. Yes. What task is there? Hey. Yes. Slow range, please. Yes, lord. Ha! Yes. Ha! Are you hero and obey? Huh? I am yours. Excellent choice. Yes. What do you want? Yes, lord. Yes. What do you want? I am yours.
Master? Huh?
Yes, Lord. I am yours.
Double.
Oh,
Master? Yes? Zug Zug.
yes, Lord.
Huh?
I
Double.
am yours. Excellent choice.
Master?
Yes, Lord.
Yes? What you want?
I am yours. Yes! Hey! Yes! Ah! Are you hero and obey? What task is there?
Smoke to grind.
For the
Yes.
war chief and the child.
What you want?
Hey!
Work complete. Master?
What would you ask of me? Your command.
We need more numbers. We need more numbers. Something is doing what you want.
Oh! I am yours. And what task
What
is
you
there?
want? Work something is doing.
Oh!
Not
What
enough man.
task is there? Excellent choice. Yes!
Master?
Yes, Lord.
Yes?
I am yours.
Happy to what you want.
Are you
Ready
hero
to ride.
and obey? Yes! What task is there?
Need something.
Yes, Lord.
Time killing.
What task is there? For the burning blade!
Thumbs up.
Are you hero and obey? I am yours.
Yes,
Hey, then. Oh,
we need more
what
gold.
task is there?
No time.
I stand ready. Yes, chieftain.
For my ancestors.
Oh, yes!
What you want?
What task is there? For the burning blade! Are you hero and obey? Yes! Taste of my
Say the
blade!
word. Research complete.
Yes, Lord.
Work complete.
Ah! Excellent choice.
Greetings,
Are you
friend.
hero and obey? Excellent choice.
Master?
Oh, taste of my blade! I am yours.
What you want?
Are you hero and obey? What task is there? I am yours. What task is there? Oh, I am yours. What task is there?
Need something.
Yes, Lord. I am yours. I answer. What task is there? I stand ready. Oh, I am one. I am yours. Oh, I dream. Excellent choice. What would yes, you Lord. Ask, spirit? What task is there? Hey, I answer.
We're under attack.
Yes, Lord.
Hoof to the head.
I am yours. Trouble. Oh, I am say one. The word. I am hero and obey. I am what task is there? I stand ready. Surround. I am yours.
We need more gold.
What task is there? Oh. Your command. Say the word. Yes, Lord. I answer. I am yours.
Research
What
complete.
task is there? I am yours. I stand ready.
Work complete.
What task is there? I am yours.
Something doing.
Oh.
Ready to ride.
Yes, Lord. Haste in my blade. Trouble.
Need something.
What task is there? God, I am yours. Say the word. What task is there?
No problem.
Excellent choice. Oh. Are you hero and obey? What task is there? I am yours. I am one. Yes, Lord. Excellent choice. I answer the call.
Yes,
Greetings, friend.
Are you hero
Do you
and
use
obey?
custom hotkeys for your inventory
What
slots?
task is there? Yes, Lord. I am yours. Say the word.
Greetings, friend.
What task is there? Yes.
need something.
Yes, Lord. For the burning blade.
Need something. Not enough sand.
We're
Under attack.
I am yours. Excellent. Say the word.
Yes, he did. Say the word. Build more burrows. Need
Are you
something.
here and obey?
Trouble. I answer.
I stand.
Yes, Lord.
Spirit.
What task is there? Yes, Lord. I am yours.
Say the word. I answer the call.
Yes, Lord.
I dream.
Oh. What task
I
is there?
am.
Oh.
Yes, I dreamed of this.
Yes, Lord. I am
I
yours.
answer the call.
Yes, Lord.
Answer you in a sec.
Spirit. Need something. I am one.
Excellent choice. Oh.
Spirit.
Yes, Lord. What task is there?
I am
I
one.
am yours.
Say the word. Need something. Yeah. Yes, chieftain.
I stand.
Yes, chieftain.
Yes, Lord.
Say the word.
I am yours. Yes, Lord.
Work I am one. Need something. Research. Say the word. Master.
Yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey? Oh,
I
I
answer.
am yours. Yes, Lord. What task is there? Oh,
I dreamed of
I stand.
yes, Lord. I am yours.
I dreamed
What task is there? Oh,
need something.
what task is there? Yes, Lord.
Say the
Need
word.
something. I am yours.
I answer done.
What task is there? Yes, Lord. Yes. Excellent choice. Oh, yes, Lord. I am yours.
I answer the call.
I stand ready.
Oh,
Destiny. I am one.
what task is there? I am yours. Oh,
I dream.
yes, Lord. I am yours.
Order.
Yes, Lord.
Yes, chieftain. I dream.
What task is there? I am yours.
GG. I could have gone to use some heal salves, but I was just trying to end with pure micro. Let's watch that replay too. If I got heal scrolls and or heal salves, it will probably finish more beautifully, but I also did not want him to rebuild. Do you use custom keys for your inventory slots? No, Sagipoo, I do not. Thundernuts, thanks for the resub. Guys, appreciate the support.
Ready to work.
How often do you watch the minimap in Warcraft 3? It seems to be less important than in StarCraft, is that correct? Correct. I do not watch it once during fight, never.
Greetings, friend.
Ready to work.
Hey, thanks for the sub, Mordred Prime. So this is kind of the new style, this is kind of the meta style that I was talking about at the beginning of the game. It is basically the way that orcs play against night elves right now. It's very much a nod towards.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
It is a nod towards why don't you mass raider rush their base? It's kind of like that, but it's with walkers, so it has more nuance. You can disenchant things, as you could see. If he has entangle, I don't have disenchant. Every entangle is a kill. If you don't have this Spirit Link, it's much easier for him to focus down units. And finally, walkers can also disenchant summons. So you go for the one burrow attack, you get a relatively fast tier 2, and you have a one plug opening
Your
that
building is
makes it
complete.
difficult for him to go in and out and harass your buildings. He has a full wall off, so there's no cancelling of his Ancients of Wind. Our tech, I'm faster, 20 seconds. And with the old build where you go for double burrow, you're slower as an orc. So it was always easy for them to hire a Beastmaster and arrive to your base.
Building is complete.
When Night Elves bring the Ancient of War out to creep, it gives them free creeping. That doesn't cost them any HP, because they will focus the Ancient of War first and it's very tanky. but they do leave their base exposed. One of the cool things that I've seen orc players do these days is purchase the Staff of Teleportation, walk into the Night Elf base at the right time, and I don't know what is the right time because I almost never play one burrow tech,
Our warriors
and
have
then cancel the
engaged
tech.
in an upgrade finish.
Maybe they try to do some fancy stuff where they make a Moonwar Insta-4, and they'll try to interrupt your going out of it. That's why you have the Staff of Tele. Now the worst thing is if he also has Keeper, he can interrupt Staff of Tele and kill your blade. But you'll see him making that Keeper on the altar, so you will have plenty of warning. If I come in now and I cancel the wind, that's nice. I cancel wind, he loses a bit of resources, but it's probably not worth giving up what I just got, which is the Watch Award. Thank you for subbing, Moku, appreciate it. I wouldn't want to give up this creep cap just to cancel 2 wins at the very start of their making it. Holy shit, 39 months reset message coming in.
Hey Grubby, thanks a lot for all the amazing stream. Helps me a
Our
lot to stay
warriors have
cheerful
engaged
even
the
in
enemy.
bad times.
My pleasure. I'll keep it up, Saito, for you and many. So now is a better time to come in and cancel. It's enough time to cancel this and then this,
Our
but not
warriors have
so little that you
Greetings,
can
friend.
immediately remake them.
D.
Give me a reason to resub, you said, and you did it anyway, you scoundrel, you. Thank you very much. Now, if I start cancelling these wins, he can remake it here or here. But in certain maps, wins have more important real estate, I should say. Like, it's more cramped, the base. So then they cannot even remake it easily. But in this case, if I had Staff of Tele, I go to his base, it's pretty nice. And in fact, if these 3 grunts just walked straight into his base with my blade at this time, I could do that, but I don't want to risk my grunts. Okay.
Our sacred
So,
grove is being
also,
our
you don't do it
warriors
when the
have
demon is at
engaged the
home.
enemy.
It's best when they're not there. Anyway, if you remember from here, we started defending. TC swinging away with that axe on the Beastmaster, and he didn't really get anything done. This was a nice attempted delay by him. And I could keep trying, but I wouldn't get anywhere. If I keep trying to surround, I wouldn't get anywhere. Here, because of his wish to protect his... This was a mistake by him. He's like, let's see if I can get free. And I intentionally didn't try to surround him. I just tried to get as many hits as possible while doing very loose blocks. Because for some reason he thought it's advantageous to delay the Staff of Teleport, Staff of Press, when basically it won't really gain him anything. So I get hit after hit. And then suddenly, oh, it's, you know, it's pretty expensive to heal up that Beastmaster. Damn. And we kill the Talon, and then we're like, yeah, let's kill the turtle as well. This is a device of his making. He woke up this creep to bother me, but in fact it chased me to my liking. Get a nice item out of it.
Research
Non-stop harass with an unleveled TC is so 2017. In 2008, it was all about creeping that TC with your entire army as much as possible while roaming the map with a level 3 Blade Master and scouting. That is archaic now because elves are too aggressive. They will go kill burrows, or they creep too much by themselves. They get too high talent counts. So non-stop aggression. You get a nice army, you leverage your better army and prevent the Night Elf better army, because talent is a lot better, from really taking off. Let's say that before he has Cyclone, we never exploited the weaknesses enough. We thought we did, but we never did it enough. And this is kind of how a perfect orc game looks like up until this point.
research.
Now you see that even though we have 20 food more than him, and we have 2 levels more than him, it was still annoying to push into his base, wasn't it? They have so many little tricks. Orb of Venom spam from a range. You know, Wisp threatens on walkers. Using their Tree of Wind, like the Inst of Wind a bit. Focus fires and tangles, staff, heal potion, what have you. We're not really losing units. We're 58 now, and we killed a hero already. We lost that Raiders the first thing. Like right now, we are literally double his food. Literally figuratively. 58 versus 34. And he's half life and we're not. And that's why we built the shop as well. Because we're like, okay, we could need some healing. Also, I don't think I have pillage. But like at this point, we're literally figuratively about more food than him. We can even kill double Moonwell. And at this point, if we just camp our Voodoo Lounge and heal up, it will look a lot prettier. But I cannot push the point. But it's great being this aggressive and not allowing them to creep camps. Another thing about Turtle Rock is there's very few ways to enter and leave your base. So map control strategies, containing the threat works better on Turtle than on many maps. Additionally, not containing elves means we're both gonna creep. Who creeps Turtle Rock better, elf or orc? It's definitely elf. Why? It's because they have magic damage and almost everything has heavy armor on Turtle Rock, all the creeps. And so he does 200% damage, whereas walkers, sure, they do 200%, but raiders, 100%, grunts, 100%. So you don't get that bonus. Plus, he's fully ranged. Ranged is better at creeping than melee. It takes less damage while doing so. It focus fires easily, it moves less. And so, if I do 2 turtles, I need like 300-400 gold worth of heal solves to heal everything up. He does 2 turtles, doesn't break a sweat. Inefficiency, even when it's inefficient to be efficient. I like those little skeletons. I want my DK to hit harder than he's ever hit before. Like this. It's just, it's irrational, but I enjoy it. Plus 30. Plus 38 damage. A casual 80% bonus damage. And why not? It's 2017. YOLO a little.